morning, YouTube. You're watching Swamp Fox Adventures. I'm Wally. That's Real Babes. And we are doing a little bit of adventuring today. We did not get all of our work done, but we got most of it done. There's a little bit more left to do. We've also got a couple more errands, primarily going to Sam's Club to buy a ton of dog food. And Sam's Club here in Puerto Rico is always a friggin' zoo. And we've kind of been putting that off because even if we go first thing in the morning, it's gonna probably take about half a day. So we're probably gonna do that tomorrow. Right now, we're actually headed to the south end of the island, down to Juana Diaz, which is right outside of Ponce, up in the mountains. The waves are churning, big too. They laid down quite a bit after the storm, Hurricane Lee that came by, but now they're really big. Look at those, look at the power there. Holy smokes. That's a big hard swell coming in.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a little bit more, y'all. Look at that. Definitely no snorkeling on this end of the island today, but we've got fishing gear and we got snorkeling gear. I didn't bring any spear guns, but we might do some snorkeling while we're down south. Okay, this is Playa de Pesca. It's known as, Playa de Pesca is fishing. It's known as Playa de Pesca y Casa. Oh, look at it. Which means hunting and fishing beach. And that is our little local surf break. And it is pumping hard today. In case any of y'all are curious as to why we're headed down south, going to look at another Montero. This is another 91. It's another first generation. This one looks, well, they always look to be in good condition. The guy says it's in absolutely immaculate condition, which it might be and it might not be. But this one, I'm sure Real Babes is gonna be so impressed. I haven't told her about this yet. It's got a full sound system, all the big speaker boxes and stuff.
God.
Yeah. Real Babes isn't a fan of the big booming cars. I'm not a huge fan myself, but I'm really interested in this one. We just turned on to Highway 10 and we are gonna take this up over the mountains to Highway 123, and we're gonna take that into Ponce. We're up in the mountains, y'all, and we're getting a little bit of rain, but look at the sun right up there. These sketchy one-lane bridges are super sketch. We just passed a fella on the side of the road filling up a couple of big 5-gallon water bottles from a natural spring that's diverted into a pipe. And you see a lot of that out here in the mountains. And I wanted to touch base on that. The #1 export of Puerto Rico is pharmaceutical. And pharmaceuticals actually account for, what is it, 50%?
50%.
50% of the exports. And the reason so many pharmaceuticals are manufactured here in Puerto Rico is because of the purity of the water. We have made it through the mountains and we are back onto Highway 10 on the south end of the island. We're winding our way down through this canyon, out of the mountains towards the coast. We are in Juana Diaz, pulling up to the Montero, or at least where we're gonna meet the guy. Okay, we are here in Juana Diaz, waiting for the seller to meet us here. And we're actually in front of the very first taco maker I've ever eaten at. And that was about a year ago. It runs good. All the electrical's real good on it, but the body's in rougher shape than we thought. And didn't know it until we came and looked at it today. It's got a sunroof, one of the big moon roofs that is not working, and it's basically just like sealed up. That's gonna be a nightmare when it comes to leaks and whatnot. So we're gonna pass now. I might send him a message on Facebook offering a much lower price as far as an offer. And if he takes it, we might do it. If not, who knows? Okay, we are actually headed to look at another Montero because we're down here and there's another one to look at. We are on Highway 52, headed into Ponce to look at another 91 white. We're looking at this one just because we were already over here. I'm a little bummed out about that last one. Price is way too high for what it is, at least in my opinion. So, like I said, we might message him, seeing if he'll take an extremely discounted offer, which I doubt he will. He seemed pretty firm. We're actually pretty close to the Ponce Museum of Art, so we might go look at some art today as well. Real Babes is actually, what's your college degree?
Arts management.
Yeah. It's one of those fancy schmancy liberal arts degrees. Not sure what this place is, but this is where we're meeting the dude. We're still waiting. We are going to pass. Not sure what's going on with it. It is a white 91 RS, which we already have one that we really enjoy. And this one, when it was started, the most of the belts are rotten. You can smell them. Like burning, and the timing belt, I don't even know how the thing was running. Like, it wasn't turning at all. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we are definitely gonna pass. We passed on both of those, and now we're gonna go to one of our favorite little Argentinian restaurants in downtown Ponce. And if you watch the channel, you've actually been there with us before. We're gonna get a good, nice lunch. And I think I'm gonna message the first Montero, see if he'll take, like I said, a lower offer. I really like downtown Ponce with the grid pattern and the old architecture. It's really actually pretty similar to Charleston. Wow, and we actually got parking right in front. That never happens. Here we are. You ready to grub down?
Yeah.
Starting with a garden salad, some yuca and chimichurri sauce, and I'm doing a Caesar salad. We are grubbing down, and I'm not gonna send an offer to the first Montero. That sunroof or moonroof, whatever it is just gonna be way too many problems. We're not even gonna mess with it. We got chicken, pork, churrasco, and more steak of some sort, rice and beans, garlic pasta. I'm really glad we stopped because Real Babes was getting a little bit angry. Weren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's gonna deny it. She was getting really angry. I was scared. Okay, it is raining in Ponce. So we've got some stuff picked out. We're gonna go explore a little bit. Look at all those Satos.
Oh.
Look at the little Sato puppy. Do we need another puppy? There's a whole bunch of them. We can probably take our pick of the litter. We have made it to the big raised old aqueduct, but it's raining. So we're gonna chill and see if the rain passes. Weather said it was gonna rain for like 2 hours. We bust out rain jackets, and of course, now it's not raining. Here is the aqueduct. Stone and brick. This is a pretty interesting structure. You can see where it was stuccoed over. The next spot we're going to has a bunch of really, really big tarpon at it. and I've seen it posted on social media before. And then we got down here and realized how close we are, so we're gonna go check that out. Look at the big old banyan tree. It's almost like a natural cave up there. It is, see it? I think the aqueduct was built for a train up top and possibly water. I don't know why they would need a aqueduct for water here though. So if anybody in YouTube world knows, please let us know. We're dying to know. This is actually a little bit of a mudslide right in town. You can see where everything's been washing out from that lot there. Coming down the hill and hitting the street. Here is a little two-door. Don't know if that has a 4 or a 6-cylinder in it. I'm trying to get the window down. I'm not sure that's an original color, but I really dig it. Right here?
No, keep going.
Okay. We have to get up onto the freeway.
The red truck is going.
I gotcha. No, you want me to turn? I gotcha. I understand. I'm picking up what you're throwing down there, real babes. Don't you worry. You got crusty, trusty gringo Wally navigating. I think we can manage this. We're now heading to the coast to look at fish, because when we're not fishing, which we haven't been fishing in quite a long time, I like looking at fish. Okay, I recognize the tower. So I think we're supposed to park and get out and walk in now. Okay, y'all, we're not too sure how successful it's gonna be because we were here about a year ago and we didn't realize it till today. Everything is blocked off. Got a big chain link fence surrounding basically the waterfront in the marinas. And it looks like they're doing a bunch of repairs for hurricane damage. We're gonna wander around. We're gonna see if we can't get in there somehow. There's the big fence. There it is, but we cannot get in. Ah, disappointing. We're gonna see what else we can find to get into out of here. We might have found an entry point.
So what now?
Members only, so we're not gonna drive in. Okay, we're gonna go back to the car and do a little bit more research. Try to find something, y'all. Here is another site down at the Ponce waterfront. The lion fountain. And he looks like the lion from he looks like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. It's getting a little late. We're gonna run across the mountains back to the north coast.
So it was, you know.
That truck is full of pumpkins and plantains. We are up in the clouds, y'all. We are up in the mountains and you can see how low the clouds are right there. I think we're gonna stop at the spring on the way back.
Did we miss the spring I was looking for?
No, I think the spring is up here still. We're getting worried we passed the spring, but I don't think we did. Okay, we did not pass it because it is past that little like artesian well thing. Coming over the river, y'all, on Route 123. We are taking a detour to our friend Rebecca's house. We are not going to Rebecca's. We're actually headed right back down the mountain. We ran into some air conditioning issues. We might have lost a belt or the bearings in the compressor. Well, this turned out to be a much more uneventful day than we had anticipated. I do have a new belt for this and some more refrigerant, so we're gonna go home and I say we, Real Babes isn't gonna help. I'm gonna go home and diagnose the AC on Real Babes Montero.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
It's a bunch of happy dogs. Hi, happy dogs. Okay, that video is a couple weeks old. I'm just now getting it out to you. I'm trying to catch up with all the videos, editing and whatnot. I am still in Islote. Real Babes flew to South Carolina about 2 days ago, and I'm trying to get everything prepped here at the house for our friend Kimberly, who is going to be staying here while Real Babes and I have some business to take care of in South Carolina. So Kimberly's going to be staying here with her dog and, of course, our mutt breaths. It's Sunday. I am trying to make the most of it as far as being productive and getting all this stuff done so I can get out of here. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I will get this stuff done. I will get back to putting videos out for y'all. And, well, that's it on this one. Love y'all, and we will see y'all soon. Late.